How do I find a new job? How can I make a career change? And the biggest question of all, can I really find a career that I love? Hey, my name is Jen Smith, and I believe career success doesn't have to be at the expense of living a radiantly happy and healthy lifestyle. As a former HR leader and recruiter turned career coach, I get what companies are looking for when hiring top talent. What that means for you is an unmatched combination of insider knowledge and the best kept secrets about making heart-based career changes and navigating the ups and downs of job searching in today's world of work. Whether you're a recent graduate navigating the job market for the first time or a seasoned professional ready for a career change, this show is for you. So grab your coffee or your kombucha, pull up a seat, and get ready to be challenged and inspired to move beyond your self-doubt and take the right next steps towards landing a career you love. Because you deserve a long, radiantly happy and healthy career. This is the Flourish Careers Podcast. Hello, and welcome back to the Flourish Careers Podcast. I'm Jen Smith, your host, and today we are jumping in to how to cultivate luck in your career. I felt inspired by March, which is a month associated with St. Patrick's Day, and all the symbols of luck, from leprechauns to four-leaf clovers, and of course, that shiny pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But put those lucky symbols aside, and I can't help but think about cultivating luck in your career. Imagine a world where every twist and turn of fate led you to your dream job or new opportunities or even your ideal partner or your ideal home. It might sound like the plot of a romantic comedy, which we're actually going to talk about in a second. But in reality, we all have the power to shape our careers and lives in unexpected and fortunate ways. So in this week's episode, we're going to explore the concept of serendipity and how you can intentionally build luck into your career. We'll discuss the importance of trust, stepping outside your comfort zone, and embracing change as you work toward your professional goals. In the book, The Serendipity Mindset, the author Christian Bush says that luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. In other words, luck is not just a random occurrence. It results from being prepared and ready to seize opportunities. So you can imagine luck as a bridge or as that rainbow connecting your readiness to the right moment or opportunity. When you've invested time and effort in preparing yourself, whether it's through acquiring knowledge, honing your skills, fostering a positive mindset, you become more attuned to recognizing and making the most of these opportunities when they come your way. The synergy between your preparation and the right circumstance creates those moments of serendipity. Therefore, luck isn't entirely elusive. It's a product of your proactive efforts combining with life's possibilities, making your path fortunate and rewarding. It makes me think of planting seeds. So you plant seeds in the spring, you water and nurture them, and then enjoy the stunning blooms all summer. So you're planting, preparing, and then enjoying those moments of beauty. One of my favorite rom-com movies is Serendipity, which comes to mind as a good example where Jonathan Traeger is played by John Cusack and Sarah Thomas is portrayed by actress Kate Beckinsale. And in this delightful romantic comedy, the plot starts with Jonathan and Sarah meeting by chance while shopping for the same pair of gloves in New York City. Despite the fact that they were both in relationships, they felt a strong connection. But instead of exchanging contact information, Sarah suggests that they leave their fortune to fate. So she writes her name and number in a book, planning to sell it, and then Jonathan writes his number on a $5 bill. Years pass, and both Jonathan and Sarah are engaged to other people. However, they can't shake the memory of that brief encounter. And so Sarah and Jonathan separately but simultaneously feel compelled to find each other before their respective weddings. So Jonathan searches for the book in every bookstore, every book stand he can find, while Sarah looks all over for that $5 bill. Their search is filled with all kinds of near misses and serendipitous occurrences, and eventually, through a series of fateful events and the help of their friends, Jonathan finds the book with Sarah's contact details, and Sarah finds that $5 bill with Jonathan's information. When they finally reunite at the ice rink where they first met, they realize that their meeting was more than just a coincidence. And of course, the film ends with the two of them together, suggesting that they were destined for each other. So this delightful rom-com story teaches us that while we can trust in fate and chance encounters, we must also put in the effort and be prepared to recognize and embrace opportunities that align with our personal growth and aspirations. You're probably thinking, sure, Jen, that's a made-up movie, it's entertainment, and it's not real. But I believe that serendipity is not merely a whimsical force in rom-coms, but it's actually something that operates beyond our control, and it's a concept that we can actually intertwine with our choices and actions. We can actively cultivate and embrace serendipity by recognizing that unexpected strokes of luck are not accidents, but opportunities waiting to be seized. So let's talk about how to bring luck into your career. One way to invite luck into your career is by deliberately putting yourself in situations that stretch your comfort zone. This could involve taking on new challenges at work, pursuing unfamiliar interests, or even changing careers. These experiences expand your horizons and increase the likelihood of serendipitous encounters. Let me share a story of a beloved community member who I worked with a few years ago. Jane is a marketing professional, and she spent most of her career working for well-established advertising agencies. She was super comfortable in her role. She knew the industry inside and out and was very well respected among her peers. But when she came to me, she just had this itch for something different. And she was always curious about the world of entrepreneurship and startups. She had this innate love and desire for new ideas, and she really wanted to explore this side of things. So after working with her through our heart-based career planning framework, Jane decided to take a leap of faith and move into a smaller startup organization. So she left her secure job at the agency and joined a small startup as their chief marketing officer. So she transitioned. It was a very significant stretch from her comfort zone because she was no longer in this structured environment of a large agency. Instead, she was now part of this very nimble, fast-paced, kind of scrappy startup culture. And as she settled into her new role, she had tons of new challenges that she'd never faced before. She had to wear all kinds of hats, work with limited resources, and really adapt to this changing landscape. Now, this is where the element of luck comes into play. While Jane was working at this startup, she attended a few different industry events and some startup competitions where she met people from all over the world and learned these unique perspectives and ideas. She started conversations that really sparked her creativity and opened her mind to a lot of new possibilities. And as you know, the world of marketing has changed a ton over the years. So one startup competition pitch event she was at, she heard about some groundbreaking technology, which you might have heard of, called augmented reality, which basically creates interactive experiences. So you can think of like a Warby Parker where they have the app and you can try on different glasses, or you can virtually try on different makeup products or try a paint in your living room. So that's augmented reality. She was really excited about what this could potentially do and wanted to get in on it. So she started meeting people in this space, and they were very impressed by her knowledge and her energy and her passion. And one organization offered her the chance to be on their advisory board. And this was a game changer for Jane's career. So she became an integral part of this startup's success, using all of her previous marketing experience to help them secure funding, refine their strategies, and ultimately skyrocket their business. So as this startup flourished, Jane's reputation as an industry expert and an innovator really soared. So in this example, Jane's decision to stretch her comfort zone by leaving her stable job and embracing the uncertainties of a startup environment was a deliberate choice. It put her in the position to meet new people, explore really cool and innovative ideas, and ultimately stumble upon her serendipitous opportunity that significantly advanced her career. So I love this real life story as it underscores the importance of stepping out of your comfort zone and inviting luck and new possibilities. Another way to invite luck into your career is by heart-based networking. So this is all about connecting with others for the sheer joy of engaging in meaningful conversations and meeting new professional friends. You're not feeling like you have to sell anything like yourself for a job. The other person isn't selling anything to you. You're genuinely getting to know other people, learn their perspectives, hear their stories, and open yourself up to a world of possibilities. So, quick story here. Recently, I posted on LinkedIn about gratitude, and I had someone message me who that post really resonated with them, and they wanted to chat. Typically, I make sure there's an agenda for these types of chats because I don't want to get into a situation where someone is selling me something that I don't need. But for some reason, the energy of this one felt different. So we met over Zoom and it was an instant connection. And now this led to a collaboration that I'm working on. It's super fun, and I never would have started anything like it on my own. So, my friends, you never know what might happen when you step outside your comfort zone, plant some seeds, and make new professional friends. Okay, so now we've talked about stepping outside your comfort zone. We've talked about heart-based networking. Let's talk about embracing change with possibility. Luck often comes to those who view change as an opportunity rather than a threat. And there is a lot of this going on in our changing world of work right now. I get it. Change can be very uncomfortable. It can be very challenging, but it can also lead to unexpected and new outcomes. Luck often favors those who accept change and see it as an opportunity for growth and innovation. Let's take, for example, the transformative impact of AI on various industries. So over the past decade or so, AI has disrupted traditional jobs and roles and processes across all industries: healthcare, finance, manufacturing, everything, you name it, is being impacted by AI. While some initially feared that AI would lead to widespread job loss, a different narrative has emerged, which is one of exciting possibilities and new horizons. So as AI technology advances, it's creating demand for specialized skills and roles that haven't existed before. So things like data scientists, machine learning engineers, AI ethics experts, these are all now very sought after professionals. And companies need individuals who can harness this power of AI to help solve their processes, improve inefficiencies, and ultimately drive growth. So I want to share another story here. Leah is a mid-career professional, and she spent years working in the banking industry. When her bank decided to implement AI algorithms to enhance basically customer service and streamline operations, she could have viewed this as a threat to her job. However, she chose a different perspective. So she saw that the adoption of AI was an opportunity to expand her skill set and started enrolling in data analytics courses. And she started to gain valuable knowledge in this emerging field. And as her expertise grew, she actually became a key contributor to her bank's AI strategy. So she helped design customer-focused AI solutions and helped ensure a smooth transition for both external customers and internal employees. So her willingness to embrace change and the possibilities allowed her to pivot in her career and played a role in her organization's change strategy. Her expertise is a testament to the idea that change can lead to personal and professional growth when it's viewed as an opportunity rather than a threat. Embracing change with a mindset of possibility is a powerful way to invite luck into your career. It's a reminder that change, even when accompanied by uncertainty, can lead to unforeseen and positive outcomes. Now, similar to embracing change is being flexible and curious. So, to invite luck into your career, you must be flexible. Flexibility means being open to change and willing to adapt when circumstances evolve. It's the capacity to pivot when your initial plans don't align with what's happening in our fast-paced reality. This is a core component of heart-based career planning. Recently, I saw a post online and it was emphasizing the fact that being agile and adaptable is even more important to an organization over raw ability, which was really eye-opening, and it highlights the increasing value of adaptability and the capacity to evolve in response to these ever-changing times. This perspective emphasizes the importance of learning, having that growth mindset, being flexible and curious in today's world of work. So I have another example for you, and I've gone through this scenario with multiple people over the last year, but most recently over the last 6 months, multiple times. So imagine a scenario where, let's say we have Emily, an operations manager with a well-defined career plan. Suddenly, her company faces a merger and an acquisition. Her role and responsibilities shift significantly, and her initial version of climbing the corporate ladder in her current position is no longer viable. She's hearing all kinds of rumors about layoffs and how her job's going to be eliminated, which is scary. I get it. But instead of resisting the change, Emily embraces it with flexibility. So she decides to explore new opportunities within this merged organization, specifically in the quality control department where they needed new leadership. And one of her top strengths is being detail-oriented and having an eye for quality. So her adaptability opens doors to possibilities that she hadn't seen before and now helps her to thrive and flourish in this evolving landscape. So curiosity and flexibility or adaptability are the driving force that can propel you to explore uncharted territories, even when the change feels scary. Now, the last way I want to talk about inviting luck into your career is to be exceptional at what you do. Being great at your work, being an awesome team member, bringing new ideas will open up new opportunities. This makes me think of a beloved whose husband was relocating for a promotion opportunity to a new state. This was a big move for both of them. And when she talked to her employer, they offered her a remote opportunity in that new state in order to remain with her team. Because she's exceptional at her work, it paid off. And now she doesn't have to worry about starting over and moving to a new city. So by being great at what you do, the luck will follow. Lastly, I can't help but mention the role of trust. Trust is a fundamental ingredient of serendipity and cultivating luck in your career. It involves having faith in something beyond yourself, whether that's fate, the universe, your own abilities, the divine, whatever works for you. Trusting that your path will ultimately lead you to where you need to be can alleviate a lot of fear and anxiety. Trust is a fundamental element, and it really is often an underrated ingredient in building luck into your career. Again, it goes beyond mere belief, and it's about having an unwavering faith in something beyond yourself. And trust plays a pivotal role in shaping your heart-based career trajectory and influencing your attitude toward the future. So as we wrap up, in summary, we've explored how luck can significantly shape your career. It's not a force of nature, it's a force of what you can actively engage with by stretching out of your comfort zone for new opportunities and connections, embracing change, being adaptable, and fostering trust in your path. You can build luck into your career by remaining open to new experiences and possibilities, leading to unexpected and fulfilling outcomes. Jim Collins echoes this in his excellent book called Beyond Entrepreneurship 2.0. He tells us, in short, that all companies experience good and bad luck, but the best leaders know how to manage the bad luck and take advantage of the good luck. So here's to seeing and seizing all the magic moments in your career. That's all for this week. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider sharing it with a friend. I'll be back next week with another episode about cultivating luck in your career. This time, very specific luck as it's related to LinkedIn luck. So as always, notes from this episode can be found on the blog at flourish.careers/blog. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next week.